Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day, and new comics are hitting the shelves all across the world. You can get them digitally, you can get them physically. It's like the best day of the week because it's new comic book day. And in my hands is one of the brand new releases. I picked this up at San Diego Comic-Con. This is the Long Con #1 from Oni Press. They were selling them for just $1. For $1, I'll pretty much buy anything when it comes to comics. So it is written by Meconis and Ben Coleman, illustrated by E.A. Denich, colored by M. Victoria Robado, lettered by Aditya Bidikar, cover by E.A. Denich with M. Victoria Robado, cover by Leila Duca is the cover B. Convention exclusive cover by Sara Richard, designed by Keith Wood, edited Robin Herrera and Ari Yarwood. I'm sure I butchered so many of those names, and I apologize. As we've seen in many previous videos, I'm really bad at names. So, basically, the story is we're in a future. There's been this disaster that's happened at a San Diego Comic-Con-like convention. We don't quite know exactly what this disaster is, and there may or may not be people who are still in the disaster zone. So basically what happens when, Ground Zero happens, and those people are kind of, stuck in Ground Zero and think the rest of the world has been destroyed, while the rest of the world thinks Ground Zero has been destroyed, and they're kind of doing their thing. There's there's some humor to this one. There's some riffs on Star Trek. There's obviously making a lot of fun of conventions. Basically, conventions kind of been going on since whatever happened. And the story follows a reporter who gets kind of sent in to go get the story about, what's still surviving in this convention, what might be there. It's good. It's really entertaining. It's kind of got that goofiness to it. We've seen a lot of different stories, comic book series, talk about kind of riff on comic book conventions and have some fun with it. This is kind of just another to the mix. A lot of them kind of varying quality. This one had me laughing a whole bunch reading the first issue, so that's usually a pretty good sign when you're laughing at something. And there's good mystery building. I don't necessarily know where it's all going to go or what type of story we're really going to get, but this issue does very, very good at setting things up. Getting you into the thick of things, and give us a bunch of characters we are generally going to dislike. There's not many great characters in it that we're here to root for. There's one so far that we've got, and it's not the main character from what I can tell. So yeah, the reporter guy is kind of a dick, and yeah, so basically it's just kind of I don't want to call it a spoof of con life, but it definitely takes the convention aspects, the convention, the tropes that we see at conventions all the time, the things that kind of we expect, and just in geekdom in general, and throws them in there for basically an apocalyptic story. And it works well. The first issue is a good one. You can check out the art. You can see this is, going into it, I wasn't 100% sure what to expect. I kind of thought something maybe a little bit serious. But you can see from the art that's not really the case. It's kind of more comedic. The art kind of, I think, sets the tone a lot of it. You could definitely have done the story in a very different, dark, serious tone, but that's not the way this goes, and it's quite fine. Basically, I recommend this one. I think it's really good. It's pretty entertaining. This is the variant for it. As I said, Oni was selling it for just $1 at the convention, so I kind of felt like I needed to get it. So it's one I really enjoyed. I honestly bought it a little bit cheaper than normal. I like to be kind of transparent on it. Even if this was kind of the regular price of whatever, $2.99, $3.99, I would recommend it. I think it's definitely different. It's entertaining. It's great humor to it. So yeah, this is one it's worth checking out. The story's fun. There's just a fun aspect to it, a funny aspect to it all. You can go get this in shops today. So yeah, go support your comic book shop, or go get it at a convention. It'd be really appropriate to go get the comic book about a convention at a comic book convention. But go support your local comic book shop. Without comic book shops, things like this wouldn't exist. We got a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code. It'll tell you if your shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have some affiliate links. The affiliate links are exactly that. We do get a small percentage of that. But by doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. I always want to thank Oni Press. They do a great job supporting us as well, so it's nice that we're able to go and do a review of that. Thank you for watching, as always. Without you watching, there wouldn't really be much point in doing these videos. And yeah, so if you're into comics or you're into comic books in general, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Till next time, as always, thanks for watching. Keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.